Welcome back to another Peppy tutorial. My name is Sherlyn, and today I'm going to show you how to achieve this glitter ombre look, just as soon as we roll that intro. So today the colors I'm going to be using are Yacht Club, Kaleidoscope, and Clear. I use clear over my glitters just because it, especially with the chunky glitters, it protects it and makes sure that you have a smooth finish later. If you're using non-silver glitter, then it makes sure that the glitter doesn't buff off, or the color of that glitter doesn't buff off. So to achieve this ombre look, it's actually super easy to do. People are a little intimidated by it and think it's hard, but it's actually really easy, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So you start with your base color. Mine's going to be Yacht Club. You apply your number 1 like normal. So I'll do the coat of number 1 just 3/4 of the way on my nail. And this is for the first coat. And so just do a quick swipe, make sure I get all around there. And I'm not going all the way down to my cuticle. And then just dip that in Yacht Club. That's it for a quick second, and tap off any excess powder. For this look, I'm using Kaleidoscope as my accent nail. I usually apply clear as the first coat whenever I do glitter, just because I notice when it's time for removal, the glitter does tend to stick more to your nails and it's a lot harder to remove it. So when I do like either a solid color or a clear under it, it actually comes off a lot easier. Now you don't have to do this, you can just go straight into Kaleidoscope if you choose, but like I said, this is my personal preference. So same thing, I'll just go 3/4 of the way, and I'll dip that in clear, tap off any excess powder, and then I'll go apply Yacht Club to the rest of my nails. So we're gonna do this step twice. So we're gonna apply all over your nail. For the second step, you're gonna apply it all the way to your cuticle. Apply the color still just the same. You're just doing the same base color. So the ombre part doesn't actually happen till the third dip. Okay, so for my accent nail, like I mentioned, I'm gonna do the glitter. I already dipped it 3/4 of the way in clear, so now I'm gonna go all the way to my cuticle, and I'll dip it in Kaleidoscope. So just do that, and I go around my cuticle with an orange stick just to make sure it's clean all the way around, and I'll do that to all my nails. So to save time on this video, we're actually gonna just fast forward to this part, just because I'm gonna do the same dipping of Yacht Club to the rest of my nails, and then we'll fast forward to the ombre tutorial. Alright, so I went ahead and applied the 2 dips of Yacht Club. Again, this step is super easy. You just follow the normal steps of the 2 dips of your color, and then on the 3rd dip is when the magic happens. I'll show you how to do that ombre. So we'll go ahead and start. Go ahead and you're gonna apply the number 1 all over your nail again. Just make sure not to get it on your cuticle like normal, but you're gonna apply all over, and you're gonna grab a small eyeshadow brush, or I have one of the brushes from Peppy Gel. You're gonna pick up some color with the brush. So you're gonna, with this one, I'm ombreing with Kaleidoscope. So you're gonna pick up that glitter, tilt your finger just a little bit on it, and then you're just gonna tap the brush, and it'll start falling on your nail. Now, this might take long. Sometimes the glitter doesn't fall the way you want it, so you can keep going, or sometimes it might fall too much, so you just gotta be gentle with it. I always like to dip just a tiny tip in, just because right at the very tip doesn't necessarily need to be that ombre. But yeah, just keep going until you achieve the look that you want. If you want a lot of glitter, then keep tapping away. If not, then you're good. This is how I like it, and I just tapped away any excess glitter. And then I'm gonna grab my Yacht Club. I'll grab the lid for Yacht Club, and I'll grab my cuticle pusher from Peppy. I'll pick up some color, and I'll do it over the lid, that way no glitter gets mixed in with my product or in the jar. And I'll just tap over it and tap any excess, and then go around it with your orange stick just to get around the cuticles. Alright, and that's it. You got your glitter ombre look. Can't see it too well right now, but later when we file it down, you'll see. So we'll go over my accent nail again. For this one, it's just kaleidoscope all the way, so I'll just do quick. And you want to make sure you keep your layers thin, that way it doesn't get too thick, and again during removal process it'll be a lot easier for you to dip that in, tap off any excess. Okay, alright, and I'll show you how to do that ombre again. So again, just go do your number one, go over your whole nail, and then pick up your glitter. Same thing, just tap it, and you'll notice it'll just kind of, if your fingers slanted like this, it'll give you that ombre look better, because then the glitter falls in an angle and it doesn't just fall in one spot. This way it kind of like falls on it, like kind of like rain again. And then just I just dip the tip in a little bit and go over it a little bit more, tap off any excess. I'll go over it a little more, then pick up some Yacht Club and sprinkle it on. Now if you don't want to do Yacht Club over this step, you can also just do clear. This is just to cover the rest of your nail and keep it all even. So go ahead and clean the edges. Alright, so same thing for my pointer, just apply your number one. Okay. And pick up some glitter with your brush and lean it on the jar, tap. Dip that in just to get the tip, and keep tapping if you feel like you need more glitter. Alright, just tap away any excess, and then over the lid you're gonna go ahead and sprinkle Yacht Club over it. Just go around it with. Alright. We'll do the same step again for our thumb. So for the thumb, it's a little bit harder to lean it on the jar, so you can kind of just hold it up like this and tap it. As long as it's in an angle kind of pointing up, it'll be good. Again, I'll dip the very tip just very slightly in. Now if you're wanting to achieve a ombre look using 2 solid colors, I would do this step from the first step. The only reason I'm doing it on the 3rd step right now is because it's glitter and you don't really have to do it too many times. Okay. Alright. Tap away. And sprinkle Yacht Club over it. So pretty much whatever's in the lid I kind of just discard because there's most likely going to be glitter in there and I don't want to mix that with what's in my jar. If you want to save it and mix it with some other colors and create your own color, you can go ahead and do that, but there shouldn't be too much. Alright, so now that we've done that, so you're done, you just brush off any excess powder. And then for this, just to make sure everything's even for me, I go over it with one more dip or one more coat of clear. So just brush off any excess, and then I'll just go over it with number 1 and dip it in clear. Alright, and I went ahead and applied clear all over my nails now, and I brushed it off. I'm gonna go ahead and apply number 2, wait the 2 minutes, and do the normal filing process like we would. And just to save time for this video, we're actually gonna skip through the filing, and I'll come back when we're applying number 3. Alright, and we're back. I just finished filing my nails and I applied the 2nd coat of number 2. We already waited the 2 minutes, so we can go ahead and apply number 3. Alright, so number 3. So just go ahead and wipe off any excess number 2 you might have on there. That way you don't ruin your number 3. And go ahead and apply your number 3. So just do quick swipes for your first coat. And then wipe off any excess on your napkin. You want to make sure whenever you wipe off your excess, you wipe it off on a different spot on your napkin every time. This way you're not canceling out whatever you just wiped out. And then you go back over it with a 2nd layer, and this one you can kind of go slower and make sure you get all the way around. You can still wipe it on the napkin just to be safe, but you don't really have to if you don't want to. Just be careful, go around all the way to your cuticle line. Alright, and we're done. This is the final look. Alright. Alright, and that's it for today's Peppy tutorial. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to see more Peppy tutorials, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!